Shalom, I am Rabbi Daniel with Beth Israel Messianic Ministries, and you can visit our website at www.bethisrael.us. We've got all kinds of messages that you can use our Messianic Studies drop-down menu. We've got articles, we've got videos, such as this video, and so I just wanted to make a short video about a holiday topic, as in Easter. Easter egg hunts in the Bible? Of course they are. That's why we all do it, right? One church in particular, it's a pretty big church, has 3,000 or 4,000 people, I believe. Pretty big church, has several services on the weekend, one or two Sunday morning, one on Saturday night. They have one on a Sunday night occasionally and whatnot. But it's a pretty big church, and if you go to their website, you will see that they have online their announcements, and they are on their announcement video declaring the fact that they are excited that they are getting ready to have this year 16 Easter egg hunts that they are coordinating. And if you want to sign up to help out or whatever, you can do that at their website. Obviously, we did not sign up. Unfortunately, not everybody that claims to be a believer and claims to follow the Scripture actually follows the Scripture. Because if they did, they would know that Easter egg hunts are not in the Bible. In fact, when things like this are referenced in the Bible, it is normally in regards to pagan holidays that we are commanded not to participate in. If you do a basic research on the internet and in your Encyclopedia Britannica, whatever source, you look it up, you will see that Easter is all about the fertility goddess Ishtar, the bare-breasted fertility goddess, mind you. So pictures of it we can't even show you because that would be inappropriate. So if it's inappropriate to show you a picture of who they're worshiping on this day, then it's probably not appropriate to be worshiping this goddess on this particular day. And so the eggs, the fact that they're painted, the Easter bunny, all of it has to do with this fertility goddess. None of it has to do with the resurrection that Christians want you to believe it is. You know, some churches will even call it Resurrection Sunday, so they get away from the Easter paganism and origin of that holiday. But the fact still remains, many of these churches, although they're calling it Resurrection Sunday, are still doing Easter egg hunts. They're still having bunnies and costumes out in the foyer while they're handing out their church bulletin. The Bible instructs us not to celebrate the days of the pagans, the heathens, the Gentile nations. And those are the days that when you go to your typical church down the street, they are the ones that typically are celebrating these holidays. Christmas, Easter, Sunday worship. They're all pagan. Now, not everything's going to be godly. Your toothpaste isn't going to be godly. The hairbrush you use isn't going to be godly. But when you go to a place of worship and they're saying that they are trying to teach you how to live according to the Bible, and then they teach you to celebrate Easter egg hunts and Christmas, and no, I'm sorry, that doesn't fly. It doesn't fly. The Scripture tells us to be holy. Holy is the word kadosh in Hebrew. It means to be set apart. And so that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Follow the Scripture. 1 John talks about how we are to walk as Yeshua walked. Walk as he walked. That is one of our mottos here at Beth Israel, teaching others how to walk as he walked. And he kept the Torah. The Bible instructs us to keep God's holy days. Churches aren't teaching that. God teaches us in the Torah to not celebrate the holy days or the holidays of the pagan nations. Our churches today, though, are. So, I'm just asking you as a Christian believer, call your pastor up, write your pastor, text your pastor, leave a note for your pastor, and ask him, why is it we're doing the things that God tells us not to do, and the things we are commanded to do, we're not doing? And if he gives you that hogwash about, well, it was nailed to the cross, then you need to show him our message on nailed to the cross. Was the law really nailed to the cross? And because I get into great detail as far as what that law was and what that was pertaining to. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And with all of that, I wish you shalom and goodbye.